If you're looking for free homeschool curriculum, I've got the perfect resource for you. CoreKnowledge.com has got tons of fantastic material free for download. This curriculum is used in public school and private school settings across the country. I sent it over to a friend of mine that has her master's in curriculum and instruction, and she gave her stamp of approval, so I feel really good about what it is that we have. I like to spend the majority of my homeschool budget on the core classes, so math, reading, writing, etc. I want my kids to have exactly what they need that fits their exact learning style. When it comes to science and history, I want something that I can teach both of my kids at the same time, differentiate the learning, and then be able to tie in supplementary material all together at the same time. There are homeschool moms that will piece together different parts of curriculums and worksheets and whatnot in order to pull together some sort of curriculum for science and history. I just know that the limitation that I have as somebody who does not have a degree in instruction and curriculum, I need to have a really well thought out, designed plan in order for me to be able to teach the boys well. I'm going to show you how it is that I use this. My computer desktop is on the iCloud, and so is our iPad. I will just access it from the iPad. So I have a homeschool folder. Over here I have science, and then of course I've got, JD or Logan. Here's all of the curriculum for the science. Now I have printed off the student guide and just put it in a folder, and I will just remove this, put it in a folder so that when Logan's in 3rd grade, he can just use it. But I wanted them to have a hard copy so that they could flip through. You can buy the student books online. We've got a laser jet printer, and I just decided to print them this time. I will pull up the teacher guide on my iPad. What I have printed out would be the worksheets that are located at the back of this book. So there's worksheets for the student in the teacher guide. And then I also print out the sample pacing guide right here. This is definitely set up for somebody who has gone to school to be a teacher, who has a classroom setting. So if you are used to homeschool curriculum that's just like open and go, this is not going to be that way. So don't wait until the day of to open up this material, take a look at it, and then teach your kid. Here is the investigating forces for my 3rd grader. Here is the pushes and pulls for my kindergartner. Both of them are talking about force. Both of them are talking about friction. I was able to pull up the Magic School Bus season 1, episode 10. It was like the Magic School Bus plays ball. And it applies to both of what they were reading. We can go outside, and while we're swinging on the swing set, I can ask them the question, are you pushing or are you pulling? They're playing with their scooters. Are you pushing or are you pulling? All of the activities and things that are happening throughout the day, I can relate back to both of their science studies. Here are the student guides for history. This one's for the kindergartner, and this one's for my 3rd grader. And they've got great, I love the colors. I don't know, it just seems like a really fun book. I found a lady on YouTube that's created a pacing guide for homeschool families with all of this material. And I did pull from her guide for the English language arts for my youngest. My oldest has his own separate English language arts program for 3rd grade, but most of the ELAs don't start until 1st grade. So for kindergarten, I'm leaning into the core knowledge stuff. I actually did not print any of this out though. Everything for his ELA is going to be through the iPad. So here's this. We did the poem, roses are red, violets are blue. We inferred, we talked about the things, we talked about some different definitions. And then we also did Ring Around the Rosies, which was a lot of fun. If you've never used this program before and you're interested in it, you should definitely go check out their website or ask the question below, and maybe we can all help each other out in the comments section.